Hola a todos, hola a todas, bienvenidos de nuevo al canal. Seguimos con Return to Monkey Island. Que sepáis que me he dado cuenta de que se pueden poner las voces de los personajes. Si vais aquí a opciones, dentro de texto e idioma, creo que es aquí. Texto, voces, yo solo tenía el texto, pero bueno, pues también está la opción de texto y voces, que está bien para oír las voces de los protagonistas. Y estar en inglés, eso sí, pero bueno, independientemente, pues está bastante chulo. Nos habíamos quedado buscando una fregona. Acordaros que teníamos que ir a ver si podíamos conseguirla dentro del bar, en la cocina, pero vamos a ver si tenemos suerte. De momento vamos a encaminarnos allí. Voy a mirar la hora para hacer el vídeo aproximadamente de una duración 50 minutos, 60 minutos, que no sea más largo. Y de momento, pues vamos a ver si nos dejan pasar a la cocina. Me he fijado en la silueta en el suelo del cadáver. Miramos por si acaso hay algo.
Guybrush Threepwood, as I live and breathe, how have you been?
Same old, same old.
How's Elaine? She was always my favorite governor. Also, she covered your tab when you stopped coming in.
Bueno, pues vamos a decir
Still in
esta.
public service. Fighting scurvy now.
My place is clean. Our health certificates are up to date.
No, it's not like that. She's got a foundation. They're trying to promote Lyme's as a preventative.
Oh, well, tell her I say hello.
Vale. Vamos a ir directos al grano.
I can buy a mop.
Buy? You don't want to buy a mop.
I think I do.
The mop is the formal tool of a cook. Not as clumsy or random as a dish rag. An elegant tool for a more civilized cleaning. You cannot hope to succeed with the mop of another.
Vale, está claro que no nos va a dar su fregona. Tienes que fabricarte una, madre mía.
Instrument that you will keep and use for a lifetime.
Well, let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Once you build it, and a ready means of defense.
Build it?
The wood is the heart of the handle.
Madre mía,
Heart is the
exagerado.
handle of the cook. You are one.
Not helpful so far.
You must find a particular
Bueno.
tree. A tree uniquely suited to the handle. Carve your handle from a limb of that tree.
Vale. Tenemos un cuchillo, eso es verdad.
Any questions?
Pues sí. Bueno, vamos a ver. ¿Cómo encuentro el árbol?
I can't tell you exactly.
Personal. Vamos a poner.
Remind
Bueno,
me how to find the mop handle tree?
I can't tell you.
What kind of
perdón
wood is
que he
the tree?
repetido la pregunta.
That is something you must.
¿Qué hay de la cabeza? Eso es importante.
Oh, you have to have one, of course, but
Lo importante es el palo. Ok. Bueno, pues ya está.
Okay, I guess I'll do it. What's wrong?
You gave the story the wrong title. It should be called Mop Quest. When do we get to the piratey parts?
Well, even the coolest professions involve. It seemed crazy to me at the time too, but don't forget. But first, I had to make a mop. Looks like a mugshot.
¿Robar el cuadro?
stay away from that picture.
Certificado de sanidad. Vamos
It's
a ver.
amazing what you can achieve if you put your mind to it. Then you have a packet of stick-on stars. Pests or garnishes?
A good cook sources local supplies when he can.
Comida rancia, eso lo hemos visto ya. Mirar, escabullirme con la fregona, no voy a poder. evidentemente.
The food is more exciting when you can smell the risk. The food is more exciting when you
Vale.
can smell the risk.
Hay la gaviota de la dichosa tabla de aquí fuera, en los quebraderos de cabeza que nos dio en el primer juego.
Active little guys, aren't they?
Va a ver, voy a intentarlo, pero es
Stay
obvio.
away from my mop.
Había que probar. Pues no sé si quiero leerlo, la
That
verdad.
stench as if it were yesterday.
Darse al fogón. A ver qué.
Pleasantly scorching hot. The plaque says, in memory of looming seagulls of old.
Un cordel nunca viene mal. Si lo puedo coger, mira, estupendísimo. Vamos a ver, vamos a recordar que tenemos. Las pistas aún no las hemos abierto. Por eso yo creo que están ahí tan baleantes. Pero bueno, de momento vamos a intentar no necesitarlas. Vale, conseguir una fregona. Obviamente ya vemos que conseguirla como tal es imposible. Hay que fabricarla. Buscar el árbol de palos. Vale. Y el tema de esto. Desenredar el cordel.
It's hopeless.
No hay forma. ¿Coger? ¿Para qué? Ah, bueno, vale. Bien, pues nada. Me voy a acercar un poco el teclado para que los atajos de teclado pues también vienen bien. Cerrar la puerta. Bueno. Ah, vale. Nos metemos dentro. Vale, pues vamos a ver si ya nos dejan meternos en la isla. Porque para encontrar un árbol no nos va a quedar otra. Vale, para subir a la isla, que no sé si nos va a dejar, tenemos que volver al principio.
Re-elect Governor Carla.
Y a ver si podemos adentrarnos. Vamos a volver a hablar con él antes
Hi
de...
again. Oh, those new pirate leaders are real. They laughed at me. Why didn't you warn me?
Would you have listened?
Of course. Okay.
Ahora sí. Bueno. Vale, tenemos el mapa de la isla Mle. Astillero. Puesto de vigía. Barco de Lechak. Calle menor, calle mayor. Esta es la mansión de la gobernadora. Sigue estando en el mismo sitio. Bosque. Bueno, entiendo que tendremos que ir al bosque. Vamos a ver.
Warning.
Uy.
The dark forest ahead is
Ah,
deadly
por
and
aquí,
twisty. Maps
por
are
aquí se ha
highly
movido algo.
recommended.
Uf, con el mapa. No tenemos mapa del bosque. Oh, mapa del bosque. Habrá que hablar con Wally. Bueno, vamos a caminar un poco por si acaso.
Oh, I used to love these when I was 6. Until I got trapped in one for 2 days. I think they're illegal. Museum of Pirate Lore. Once upon a time, I won a t-shirt right here on the front lawn.
Carla creo que era la que te retaba a los duelos de insultos, si no recuerdo mal.
Hi there. Welcome to the Melee Island Museum of Pirate Lore. I'm Conrad, the curator and docent here. The museum showcases the largest collection of pirate memorabilia in the Caribbean. Or on Melee Island at the very least. The provenance of each item has been very carefully researched. Feel free to
Vale.
explore.
Ok. Vamos a ir un poco rápido.
What's this melted lump of metal?
It used to be a mug. It was melted by some kind of acid. It was found in the Melee jail many years ago, after an incident where like 20 pirates escaped.
Hey, I did that.
The strip
I had to
del juego.
keep pouring the grog from mug to mug because it was melting them.
Exactamente.
I had an armload of mugs and I juggled them all the way from the scum bar to the jail. Also, I could get Otis to join my crew. Not my greatest decision in retrospect.
That's a pretty wild story.
You don't believe me?
It's not a question of belief.
Never mind. It's not important.
Volver a preguntar. Bueno, no
Tell me
sé,
again about the
venga.
mug.
It was found in the melee.
Vale.
It was just one pipe.
No,
Repetido,
just trying to help.
repetido.
thanks.
That map looks familiar.
That's 1/4 of the original map to the treasure of Big
Mm.
Whoop. I got it from the cartographer on Low Street.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently,
About all Wally managed to do was get kidnapped by...
that's not the way he tells it.
You should think about hiring a researcher.
Oh, I did.
Es la nota que dejó LeChuck cuando raptó a Elaine.
How on earth do you have that note?
Oh, yeah. That's very interesting. That was found tucked inside of a book at the Fat Island Library. It's the actual note left by the
I know what it is. The lookout handed it to me just before I finished. I was crushed, but undaunted. I get not that she needed it, as it turned out.
Wow, man, you're really into this. I've got a role-playing group on Thursday nights.
I'm telling you the truth.
I'm sure you are, but it just doesn't quite square with the
Qué
official
bueno,
record.
por favor.
So it's hard to substantiate.
Substantiate? You've got an eyewitness.
Eyewitnesses are notoriously inaccurate. Human memory is plastic and suggestible.
Not yours, apparently.
No, of course not. I deal in facts.
A ver. Debe ser muy valioso.
What can you tell me about this eye patch?
That's the pride of the collection. It belonged to Captain John Laney. Supposedly, it had voodoo powers that would disguise him. I tried it on, though, and nothing happened.
Interesante. Quizá necesitemos esto para pasar desapercibido. Vamos a inspeccionar la
There's some
cerradura y
very
algo
tiny
escrito
writing
con
on it.
letra diminuta.
The display case is locked.
Evidentemente, vamos a necesitar una llave.
That is a really big parrot. Wonder how many hands it's eaten. What do you feed it?
Thieves, mostly.
Good
Chorizos.
to know.
Jo.
It's a working parrot. I shouldn't bother it.
Vale.
What's the story with the wanted poster?
That is the earliest known wanted poster. You can tell how notorious she was by... I got it from a collector on...
Those are my own crimes, actually.
Otra vez.
I was pretty much public enemy #1 on Fat Island at the time. I stuck Kate's picture on there so she'd get thrown in jail.
That would never work. Nobody's that clueless.
This is absurd. It's like this whole wall is stuff from my personal adventures.
That's what's so great about this museum. Everyone makes their own connections with the...
That's not what I'm trying to say at all.
That's okay. You don't need to say anything.
Fine.
Bueno. Esto no me
Tell me about
suena.
this hunk of wood.
That's an original plank from the Golden Hind, autographed by Francis Drake himself.
Mm.
Tell me again about the plank.
That's an original plank from the Golden Hind, autographed by Francis Drake himself.
Si no recuerdo mal, la cierva dorada era el mascarón de proa o algo parecido del barco de Sir Francis Drake. Vale, yo lo estoy tocando, pero parece que no pasa nada. Ok.
What was this cinder you've got on the wall?
Oh, that. Yeah, that was an unsent love letter.
What? Elaine?
The recipient was referred to...
That's me.
It was a really touching letter.
What did it say? Tell me what she said.
Oh, you know, love letter stuff.
Thanks a lot. What's the significance of the peg leg?
That belonged to the infamous Peg Leg Patty. She used to hide a spare cutlass in it. Sadly,
Vale.
That's a nice oar.
the one with the coffin, yeah. The coffin had a lot of water damage when I got it from the voodoo. It was used by a certain
The water damage is actually from the...
unlikely
I would think you'd care more about accuracy.
Museum of Pirate Lore. Did you miss the sign on the way in?
Madre mía, que es que hay muchísimas cosas.
Is this a left hook or a right hook?
That once belonged to the dread pirate Meat Hook. Supposedly he was also, he used to live right here on Melee.
Vale. Creo que volver a preguntar, salir. Si vuelvo a preguntar, quizás se acuerde de la carta, ¿vale? Venga,
Actually, I think I'd rather not hear about that again.
pues nada. Si podemos ir a la parte de atrás. No, aquí no hay nada más. el almacén. No sé si me va a dejar. Vale. A ver, la señora si nos cuenta algo más.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood.
No kidding? Wow! Are you named after Guybrush?
I get.
Nice.
Voy a ir un poquito rápido.
Your museum is
Thanks. I'm nuts about
old timey.
being around it really makes you feel
I am part.
exactly.
Do you have maps of the.
No, that's not really what we do.
Vale.
I see you wear a peg leg despite.
Just part of the docent's outfit. For the
That's charming and.
This is a museum for people who think attacking ships and
Touche. I'm going to find the legendary.
Oh, that's if you need a place to display it, I know it can.
Are any of these things?
The security parrot isn't just John Laney's eye patch is irreplaceable.
Vale, lo que está claro es que ese parche lo tenemos que
que
conseguir como sea.
I'll have a look around.
Please do.
Vale, vámonos, que aquí parece que de momento no podemos hacer mucho más. Vale. Vale, esto será el bosque, claro, donde seguro me pierdo, exactamente. Y ahí será donde podamos encontrar el palo para hacer la fregona. Vamos a ver si este chico nos vende algún mapa. A ver, Wally.
Hey, Wally. I'm looking for a tree to make a stupid mop from. Have you got a map for that?
So the cook has sent you on one of his spirits. Been a while since I made one of.
I don't know. A wood one?
That's okay. Just bring me a sliver of the wood and I can
Tráeme una
work it
astilla
out
del
from
árbol,
there.
pero si no puedo
I'm
entrar en
that
el
good.
bosque.
Tell me again.
Just bring me a sliver.
Una astilla del árbol.
Bye.
Mapa polar, calzoncillo, mapa en el rincón, hilos, examinar caja de... ¿Qué necesito?
Wally, can I have one of these?
Absolutely.
Never mind. They're like glasses.
Bueno. Vamos a la calle mayor, que no hemos... bueno. Mientras tanto, en el barco de Lechak.
LeChuck, sir. Just thought I'd pop in and let you know. Preparations to set
Está
sail
muy
are
chulo
almost
Lechak,
done.
¿eh? Me gusta mucho el diseño.
Supplies for the spell to get to Monkey Island?
Check. Squid ink, chickens, brimstone, cinnamon, monkey blood, mint, and an annoying skull.
Well done. Mark yourself down for one less lashing this voyage.
Funny story. Guybrush Threepwood tried.
Threepwood! He must be looking for the secret. Have him killed.
Ay, 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 madre.
Let him live. I want him to see me sail off for.
Sure. I want to bring this up one more time. Shouldn't we be out terrorizing the high seas?
I've had enough of you questioning. Finish loading the ship, and whatever you do, don't let Threepwood on board.
Very well.
Bueno. Se nos complica un poco el tema. A ver. La iglesia. Ay, la iglesia. Que recuerdo, sí. Bueno. A ver, vamos a hablar con la señora.
Hi.
Everybody thinks they know more than the other.
Okay.
Tenemos un gatito por aquí, una nota, otro graffiti.
Looks like a volcano island with horns that swallowed a basketball.
También se parece al símbolo este de la reliquia de la muerte de Harry Potter, pero bueno.
The note says, forced to close. Thanks for the memories.
El viejo bazar.
The note says,
Vale. Está todo cerrado, la verdad es que... Explorar el callejón, bueno, venga.
aw, this is where I risked my neck for Elaine. and she showed me she only needed me to risk my heart.
Mhm.
Also, the windows need some work.
Sí, la verdad es que sí. Cárcel. Mira, tarjeta de trivial. A ver qué nos preguntan. Vamos a ver si esto lo recordamos. ¿Cuál de estos ingredientes no hace falta para elaborar un muñeco vudú? Algo de la cabeza, algo de tela, algo del huerto, algo de los muertos. Ay, no sé. Supongo que algo del huerto. Ay, pero ¿y si fallamos? Podríamos guardar antes, por si acaso. Algo del huerto. Bien. Te puedes fiar porque como aquí algunas cosas son totalmente verosímiles. Vale, venga. Grafiti críptico.
I think it's a chandelier.
Un candelabro,
sorta like an eye.
un ojo. Lo de los grafitis me tiene un poco... hemos dicho que parecía una
Looks
cancha,
like a
un
volcano
volcán
island with
con
horns that
cuernos.
swallowed a basketball.
Quizá nos digan algo en algún momento, pero...
A visitor.
¡Hombre!
Wait.
Mira quién está aquí. Están...
Otis!
Howdy.
y Otis.
And Stan!
Otis no lo había
Howdy, soul
reconocido.
pal. You haven't changed much since I last saw you.
I blame the government.
In fact, didn't we first meet right here?
Not at all. You look different.
How nice of you to notice.
Vamos a ver.
What did they get you for this time?
I'm a victim of circumstance. Circumstance being that too much attention gets paid to little things.
I noticed you didn't
It was nothing. I was just picking...
in the forest?
No, that's illegal. I picked them from the government.
Mira, en el jardín de la gobernadora quizá encontremos una estrella de madera.
Picking flowers from the governor's garden sounds like an unwise choice.
We used to be friends. Anyway, they aren't even her flower. I don't know why anyone...
We'll accept the flowers.
They're annuals. They're...
Big news. I'm going...
That's... You know what I remember most about Monkey Island? I don't cruise ships anymore.
Yeah, I'm sort of planning on hijacking an existing crew.
I would be most appreciative. A locksmith has opened very conveniently across the way.
Imagine that.
Guybrush, you gotta... It's custard night. I don't think...
I'll make it my number 3 priority.
Thanks.
Vale, vamos a aprovechar porque había una pregunta de
Watch your
Otis.
boots in here, son. It's like a swamp.
A ver, ¿dónde estaba? Yo creo que era... ¿Qué clase de dulce no es el favorito de Otis? Pero no pone natillas. De momento... Mirar la cerradura, vamos a ver.
I think there's some writing on it, but it's too tiny to read.
Es diminuta. Uy, aquí hay las tarjetas. Tan tranquilo, ahora voy. Uf, es que es muy pesado, ¿eh? ¿Qué es lo que más odia Guybrush? Ay, no me acuerdo. Creo que la arena no le gustaba nada, pero no estoy segura. Voy a dejarlo de momento. Vale, esto nada.
You look like you're having a good time. That's nice.
At least the jail is well lit.
Yeah, but the better I can see it.
Eeh, a spider.
Sí.
Ugh, it's that same spider. It's that spider again.
Vale, a ver, venga, información importante.
It says jail
Normas de la
rules.
cárcel.
1. No escaping.
Bien.
It says jail rules. 1.
Solo hay una norma, no escaparse. Venga, hablar con
Word of
esta.
advice, kid. Stick to the narrow
Ay.
straights.
Dios.
Hey, Stan.
Hello there, son.
Oh, sorry to...
Thank you, son. I appreciate the thought.
What did you do?
Let me tell you something, son. It's not what... Maybe one day, in a moment of weakness, he crosses a... And you know what's in my...
Blood and goopy...
People. Anything I may have allegedly done.
What exactly did you allegedly do for people that got...
I gave them what they wanted. Now, naturally, people don't always... Sometimes it takes a man with a talent and sometimes people who are jealous of that sort of... They use hurtful words like, but it's all just marketing, son. As natural as the rocks and the trees and the Malay Island flounder birds. And that's why I'm not worried. I'm awaiting final judgment of the court, but I'm certain I'll be acquitted.
Madre mía. Tan liante como siempre.
I was really hoping to buy a ship from you.
Otra
Well,
vez.
now, normally, I would do absolute, but my hands are tied. They're shack. I'm completely out of inventory. Every ship on the lot was seized by
Okay, don't worry about it.
Well, if you don't get killed, look me up afterwards. Naturally, it'll have to be...
Didn't you used to...
Used to, but I was disbarred.
Is that a real...
More or less. It's one of those handy catch-all...
Would it help if I...
Now, that's a kind offer, it truly is, but I've got to think about the optics. I don't... So, thanks.
Vale.
No thanks.
Mejor, casi que mejor. Bueno, va, venga, seguro. Vale, bien. Otra cosa que puedo hacer por ti. Vamos a
Now
ver.
that you mention it,
Hay
there
una
is
cosa.
one thing I've been missing during my time. In all the rush and fuss and document... If you
Cepillo
happen
de
to be passing
dientes.
by the shipyard, you might grab it for me.
Ah, el
It'll be on my
astillero.
deck.
Ok. Vale.
I'm going at...
The secret? But if you're looking for help, just remember, life...
Thanks.
Bueno.
See you later.
Yep.
Se nos acumula el trabajo.
This jail has 2 lamps.
Yeah, we are living the life.
Se nos acumula el trabajo. Vamos a ver. Estamos al lado de la cerrajería. Vamos a ver si encontrásemos una llave para sacar a Otis, que no creo. Pero bueno.
Hi there, newcomer.
Hi there.
Opinas sobre el
Handsome looking parrot.
And also vicious. But it was my mother's favorite.
Ok.
Are these for customers?
Not technically.
Bueno, mira,
But
gracias.
please, that charming old guy who mans the lookout keeps bringing them for the parrot.
Thanks. I'll just take a few.
Bien. Bueno, me las he llevado todas al final. Ah, libro
At the
elegante.
end of the plank.
My mother's. Please don't touch it.
Ajá. Vale.
I see a peninsula trailing off into small islands, but no...
It's southern Florida. I have family there.
Mucho más mundano.
What's that lock?
That's for hats.
For hats.
These are nice.
It's a locksmithing test.
Close it all up, and if you get the key out, you pass?
That's the beginner level. Yes. The real challenge is to lock the larger box inside the smaller one.
Qué voz más bonita tiene esta chica. Uy, tarjeta de trivial.
These are nice.
Thanks.
That's an impressive machine.
Yep. This wouldn't be much of a lock shop without a key grinder.
I see everyone in that portrait has lovely locks.
If you have to make a pun, please make a good one.
Me cae bien.
Is that from a famous locksmith band or something?
My mother's band, the Golden Keys. They were
Golden
named after
Keys.
some actual golden key.
What more can you tell me about the golden...
Not much. I was just a kid, and mysteries have never been my
Interesante.
thing. Too messy.
What more can you...
Not much.
Vale. No nos dice nada más. ¿Qué es eso?
What is that? It's definitely not a key. Or a
Como
lock.
It's a fishing lure, of
un
course.
exacto,
Of
un de
course.
pesca, una mosca de pesca de estas.
Can I try out your key grinder?
No.
No.
I wouldn't want you to lose any fingers.
Obvio. Vale, voy a hablar con ella a ver si me hace una llave.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Locke Smith.
You're kidding, right?
Nope. And before you ask, yes, they did. Yes, it was. And they really, really wanted me to follow in the family business.
Vamos a ver.
Can you really make keys for stuff? That's...
Modern locks have serial numbers that tell me all I need to know.
¿Por qué? ¿Por qué le voy a decir esto? No.
Who's the old lady in the window across the way?
You mean Whitey Bones. She used to be the
Whitey
Undertaker here
Bones,
years
la
ago. Seems to know a lot
sepulturera.
of things that maybe don't quite fit together.
A ver.
How well do you know Whitey Bones?
Not well at all. But she's been living near my... She was across from my old location, too.
Wait, she moved when you moved?
I'm sure it's just a coincidence.
Bueno,
It seems
venga.
wrong that you can make a key.
It's a failsafe, in case people lose...
Aren't locks way less secure if all you need?
That's why you should never...
Vale.
What happens if you lose your key and the serial number at
The numbers are usually engraved on the locks, and if you lose the lock, chances are
Well, what's to stop me reading the
the numbers are printed small enough that you need a special tool to read.
Vale,
Only a
necesito...
pro would have a tool like that.
No me lo va a dar.
Can I borrow your locks?
My magnifier? Not a chance. If you want to play locksmith, you'll have to...
Vale, necesito una lupa para leer el número de serie de la cerradura, poder venir y hacer una copia.
I'm on a quest to find the secret of
Esto se lo va contando a todo el
The
mundo.
story in my family is that...
A ver, a ver.
all at once?
No idea. It's just a story.
Ay, ¿ha dicho algo? A ver, a ver, a ver. Qué emocionante. Ay. Mi familia dice que el secreto es como una llave, una que abre todas las cerraduras a la vez. Vale. Bueno, voy a
Tell me again about how to have
preguntárselo.
keys made. It's exciting.
You bring me this... It's
Ta,
pretty
ta,
straight.
ta, ta, ta. Vale.
I think I'll browse around a bit.
Try not to touch anything. I've got a system.
Vale. Suplicar. Creo que antes era pedir y ahora suplicar, a ver.
Come on. Can I please try?
Seriously, I don't much care if you grind off a finger.
Vale. Creo que hemos encontrado una tarjeta de trivia. La vamos a ver. El ave de la playa de la isla Escorbuto es Robalí más peti amarillo, pájaro del trueno, pico azul, ave alirroja que... ni idea. Vale. Se nos están acumulando las tarjetas. Esto pregunta por las llaves.
What's this key?
That's for a lockable quiver.
Lista de tareas. Uf, pues la verdad es que hay más cosas de las que ponen aquí. A ver, por aquí no vamos a ningún sitio. Vale, teníamos el astillero de Stan. Esta señora.
Once you have a key, you've got to open the door. Things are not what they seem. All keys are gold. It's the way of keys. No one ever works together. All want their own prize. When they get close to finding it, suddenly they are gone.
Esta señora cuenta cosas muy
You
extrañas.
can find a golden key, but you cannot own it.
Uf. Bueno, vamos a explorar el callejón. Una tarjeta más de trivial. Abrir puerta, leer cartel.
Employees only.
No sé qué es
It
esto.
seems to be stuck closed. It seems to be stuck closed.
Qué raro que el cartel este no... Las flores que hay junto al banco son rojas, rosas, moradas y amarillas. No sé qué banco se refiere. ¿El banco en el que está sentado Guybrush con el hijo? ¿O el banco... un banco que pueda haber aquí? Esto no no hay ningún mapa. Abrir mapa marítimo. Pero mapa de la isla... No. Vale, vamos al astillero y lo vamos a ir dejando ya. A ver si podemos encontrar allí algo. Al menos... Lo que nos pedía Stan, que era su cepillo de dientes.
Hi again. I'm thinking about going on LeChuck's expedition after.
I'm glad to hear you.
No, he doesn't want me on the ship. I'm black.
These Shakespearean comedy.
Wow, that's worse than I imagined. The assets of this establishment have been seized to settle a class. It says Tan's previously owned vessels. So sad. Stan's used to be the. The window's all boarded up, and it's very dark in there. Is that an old toothbrush?
Estar en el amarradero. Contemplar la luna.
It always looks bigger on this side of the island. There was a time when every mooring would be filled with one of Stan's used ships. Stan used this to clean his ships. It's all rusted out now. It's a dried up old sea sponge.
Uf, estrojar la esponja me da un poco de asco.
It's bone dry. I guess Stan hasn't washed a ship in a while.
Está tiesa. Vamos a cogerla.
It's good for relieving stress.
Está tiesa. ¿Esto para qué nos puede servir?
There was a time when every mooring would be filled with one of Stan's used ships.
Tiempos felices.
I remember when these torches lit up Stan's previously owned vessels like a carnival. The assets of this establishment. The window's all boarded up, and it's very dark in there. Is that an old toothbrush?
Sí, pero si no puedo entrar. Si no puedo entrar.
I don't want to wreck my brand new shiny knife.
Vale, está claro que... No, volver camino no. Quiero el inventario. Que con algo podemos abrir. Esto con esto. Uy. Vale. Pues si pudiéramos estirarlo de alguna forma. Pero no. No parece que me deje. A ver. No.
This used to be such a bright, cheery place.
Vamos a ver si podemos... Esta es la rana del perdón o algo así.
The voodoo lady said it was a forgiveness frog.
Quizás si se lo diera a Wally me diera algo. Me parece que no me ha... Que no me ha perdonado lo del monóculo. O sea, me diera el monóculo y con eso vamos a probar. Vamos a probar y ya lo dejamos. A ver si conseguimos algo. A ver, Wally. Vale.
Nothing says I'm sorry like a dried up old frog.
No worries. I've moved beyond you blinding, burning, blowing up and marooning me all those years ago.
Good to know.
¿Y ya está?
Oh, look behind you. A three-headed monkey.
Bien.
Oh, please take one. I use them to promote my business.
Bueno.
See, it says maps and more.
Thanks.
Vale, pues vamos a acercarnos a la cárcel, a ver si podemos con el monóculo ver el número de la llave.
Hey, Guybrush! Hey, kid!
Sí,
It makes things look bigger.
exacto. Venga, vamos a usarlo en la cerradura.
I can read the serial number. I'll write it down so I don't forget.
Sí, mejor. Vale, tenemos el número de serie, leer número
This
de
is the number
serie.
for the jail cell lock.
Vale, vamos a hablar con la cerrajera.
Hi there.
Hello. Hello again.
A ver,
I think I'll browse around a bit.
quizás se lo
Try
tenga
not
que
to touch
dar.
anything.
Se lo tenga que dar así.
Can you make me a key from this serial number?
Sure. Good choice on the lock. These are really sturdy. It's the same kind they use over at the jail.
Oh, wow. What a coincidence. I had no idea.
Bueno, hemos conseguido la llave, menos mal. Ya pensaba que hoy no íbamos a avanzar nada.
Hey, Guybrush! Hey, kid!
Parece tan raro.
This is awesome. Now I can open one of the jail cells. Otis, the authorities have reconsidered your case and decided that you should go free.
I'm very grateful to the authorities and will not mention their good luck, Stan.
Oh, it's in the bag, friend, but...
I'll stay on this side of the bars, just in case.
Vale, pues vamos a dejarlo aquí. Hemos avanzado un poquito. Veremos si Otis nos puede ayudar en algún momento para seguir con nuestro plan de encontrar el secreto de Monkey Island. Nos vemos en el próximo vídeo. Si te ha gustado el vídeo, dale al like y si el contenido del canal te ha parecido interesante, te invito a que te suscribas y prendas la campanita para no perderte nada.